Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth. So, listen, you took off, you started last Thursday where you took off, and it's been about 10 days or so. And
Yes.
you really...
Let me
Cande, you didn't miss anything. Really, nothing has happened.
Well, a lot happened. Let me just say, as a public service announcement.
Oh, God.
Do not move in a pandemic during an election week when the people that are moving in together are on opposing sides of the political forum.
Oh, my.
And you're moving. Please, I don't recommend it. It was very stressful.
You had a rough week.
Plus, the day we were moving poured with rain. So put that into the mix. Rain, pandemic, politics.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it was rough.
So you and Brian fighting over the election, moving in the pouring rain during a pandemic. Yeah, that's, I'm tired just thinking about it, to tell you the truth.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It was something. I gotta say that. Yeah, very stressful, but everything has calmed down, and now I'm adjusting to the new territory, and I'm really enjoying it. And I'm working now from my antique secretary desk that I purchased, and that's my new office, which I love.
Ah, you got your own space now. Look at you.
Yes, no longer at the dining room table.
So overall, before we get into the little details. You are settled. Everything's in its proper place.
There's some boxes that need to be still gone through, but yes, everything mostly. I would say we're about 90% unpacked.
Okay, so you are rocking and rolling, and just like little things you got to get unpacked from boxes, right?
Yes.
Okay,
and
good for you.
There's a lot of little stuff. You don't understand. You just too much.
So I'm interested in the details, like. The movers come over to take all the big stuff. What's that like? Were there masks up around their noses? Like, tell me what was going on.
For the most part, I definitely wore a mask. There was one guy. He was the head of the moving crew. He showed up first. He was about 5'8". Okay, if he weighed 140 pounds with out of the shower, it was a lot.
Okay.
And I'm going, this guy, how is he good? He lifted things. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. And he wasn't muscular, like I said. He was really, really skinny. But this guy was strong. I couldn't believe it. And then there was about 3 or 4 other people. And so they moved all the stuff. Nothing broke, which is always nice. And here we are.
It's all leverage, Cande, all leverage, picking things up, all about leverage.
I could not believe my eyes. I have this very heavy oak dining room table, and I mean heavy. He picked it up over his head.
Stop.
I'm telling you, 2 people at least have to carry that. He picked it up over his head and carried it down. Okay. I couldn't believe it. It.
So they did a good job.
They did a good job.
All right. And they didn't break anything, no damage.
They didn't break anything, no, nothing damaged.
I remember moving from my in-laws' basement into our house that we're currently in, and I was actually pleasantly surprised because I had not had a big move until then, and I couldn't believe, they wrapped everything was so tightly wrapped in, bubble wrap, Cande. It was crazy.
Yeah. They do a good job, I gotta tell you.
Now, did your kids show up at all to help or do anything? What happened there? Nothing?
Yes, my one son, Casey, came with a dresser that I had ordered that he had picked up for me, and he delivered that, and whatever. I got to hug him, and, whatever. We're wearing masks, but we were hugging, and it was great to see him. And my other son was supposed to come, but we really didn't need him, so I'm going to have him come just for fun. And Thanksgiving, of course, hopefully.
All right.
They don't shut down the universe.
Well, we shall see. We'll get into some other things going on, and I have to delve more into you and Brian being at each other's throats this week, Cande. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.